On today's episode of
Cooking with Chef Toby and
Winston,
we are cooking chicken taquitos.
we have a special guest. Yes, he's amazing. Is the CEO of NRS, Elie Katz.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Okay.
Great to be here.
So this is kind of egg roll, but it's called a taquito.
Oh, going competition now. Now I gotta be nervous.
So sometimes we have some leftover chicken and we're wondering what should we do with it, or we made a rotisserie chicken and we have a couple pieces left over. You could really do this with any protein. I happen to have chicken.
Thought I saw that in the green room. Right, I almost ate it myself.
Good thing you didn't.
Oh,
you wouldn't have any ingredients.
Cooking with beans.
So that's the glue. We're going to discuss that too. So we're going to take all the skin off the chicken. We don't want any skin in the chicken over here.
Right.
And I am going to get shredding, and I'm going to put all the shredded chicken in here.
Okay.
It's going to take me a second or two.
So, Mr. Katz, as the CEO, what's your favorite part of working of NRS?
My favorite part is actually going out to visit the merchants and seeing hard-working business community members of all these different backgrounds. But the one thing that they all have in common is that they really are all entrepreneurs. They all risk everything to open up these four corners of their store to feed their family. And I love being able to go out there, meet them, hear what our NRS POS has done for their store and for their lives and for their business.
Can you tell me a couple of products that NRS offers?
Absolutely. So we started with the core product, which is our point of sale register. It is a very robust but very easy to use point of sale register specifically for the convenient liquor tobacco community, of which there's about 200,000 independents coast to coast in the US. And then we went into credit card processing because we realized it wasn't just enough to give them the tools to be successful, but if we weren't going to help them stopping I guess the amount of money that they were losing or spending on credit card processing, then what point is it just to help them with their sales if they're going to bleed it out somewhere else? So we went into our very clean rate credit card processing, which is NRS Pay, and then little by little we started adding other features, cash advance, payroll, and there's so many other features that we offer with our point of sale register to help them not just grow their business, but to level the playing field with the competition, e-commerce, delivery, etc.
What we got?
Our next ingredient is jarred salsa, which I'm assuming you can buy in
I thought I heard
stores.
that you made your own salsa.
That's for Howard.
Oh, okay, that was a special episode. Because these episodes are going viral and people are talking about them and people are overloading our hotline. I thought they're calling for our register, which a lot are, but then they're saying, okay, no, we're actually calling for the Chef Toby and Winston show.
I love that.
It's because they're blowing up the internet. So now we had to come up with a special Chef Toby and Winston product. Because not everyone wants.
We should jar this also.
We should do that. But instead, we came up at NRS with a special Chef Toby.
Oh my God! I love that.
Ain't that something? Look at that.
A little something. We had to make sure that all of the people that called.
Hilarious.
You got a lot of fans out there.
Do you send those out?
We sent out several 100,000 of these already.
I love those.
The Chef Toby.
That is hilarious. It's like a.
You know what it is? People want to cook with Chef Toby, and that's
all the time.
And this is the way they bring Chef Toby into their kitchen.
I love
There you
that.
go.
That's great.
And as far as Winston, just call him. He'll come over.
If you're cooking food, he'll come over.
I will cook just for food, yeah.
So we're gonna take the reason we use jarred salsa, actually, good question in this, is because it's thicker. Fresh salsa is a little thinner because we're using fresh ingredients which have natural water in them. Jarred salsa has preservatives in it. So we just need to make the chicken stick in our corn tortilla shell. So that's just a little quick tip. Just put a little salsa in there and it makes it more like a salad, like a chicken salad. So next up over here, we're gonna grab a corn tortilla. We're each gonna take one. We're going to cut our avocado in half and slice that up first, and we're going to make our assembly line, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do
That
next.
is a powerful knife. I heard that you have a knife for all occasions.
I do.
That's what people are saying. Your fans are writing that on the posts.
Do you want to see the
Is this
inside?
the
You want to see
special?
my knife drawer?
We could show off your knives if that's what you like to do.
Should I give
This is a special avocado knife.
Should I give a shout out to the knife? Maybe
could.
he'll call me.
Yeah.
It's a Sean.
Oh, wow.
It's a Sean
Okay,
knife.
so Mr. Sean, if you're out there,
Call them up. So we're just gonna slice our avocado into thin strips so they fit nicely. We want everything the same size. We fan it out so we can each take pieces of it. We're gonna move it over here. We're each gonna take our corn tortilla. So we have our chicken that we did with the salsa. We have our avocado. We each have a corn tortilla, and we're going to take a fork. These are refried beans. They're canned, and all these products you can buy.
in your local convenience store,
You
your
got it.
bodega, your
Yes, you
tienda,
can.
like you say, your corner grocery, especially the Goya,
Yes.
very popular.
And it's
And you can
delicious.
Yes.
And you can have those things delivered to you also, right?
With the NRS POS, you could.
So we're gonna take a little like this with our finger. We're gonna put it all, so this is like our glue that's gonna stick the chicken to the
Right,
tortilla and the
right,
salsa, glue
right.
the chicken together. The whole point is that when we fry, nothing opens up. We want this tight, tight, tight. We're gonna give that a little, and we don't wanna overfill either, because when you're making
Now you
fried food, as you know, Elie,
Oops.
when you're making fried food, you don't wanna overfill it because the food will come out. I'm gonna take, this is up to your taste. I like
Everything
avocado.
tastes better fried.
There you
That, well,
go.
that's true. I'm gonna add avocado in mine.
So-
You don't have to if you don't want
Yeah, I'll
to.
throw it out.
So, Tobes, I can
I
add
don't think I don't know if I'll
I
throw
can
it
add
as
something
nicely.
of Mr. Cat real
You
quick?
go ahead.
Okay.
Can I just on the last
Oh,
step?
of course you could.
Last step.
Go.
We're just gonna add the chicken in here, right down the middle. Try to put it off to one side if you can. Don't overfill again, like a heaping tablespoon maybe. And then we're gonna roll it up like a cigar. Not like a wonton, which you taught me to push in
Right.
and then roll. We're just going to roll it like a cigar. And
Let me see your
I
fold.
like to use a little glue, which is this, refried beans,
Oh, boy.
and put it face side down, like that.
I'm gonna stuff mine just a little bit.
And that's okay. That's okay. It'll just come
Don't
apart.
cheat the belly. You
I'm not
can't
sure I
cheat the
need-
belly.
I'm not sure I need the glue anymore.
That's okay. So we're just gonna let it sit here for 2 seconds, just so everything stays together. I'm pulling the top of that out. All right. And I'm gonna get started on our drizzle here, which is
Okay.
simply sour cream. You can use non-dairy sour cream if you don't want to use dairy. And I'm gonna add that with the squeeze of a lime and some tahini. And my quick trick over here is that I put a bag in a cup. I'm gonna make it in the bag, and I'll show you why after. Just gonna get the ingredients going. All right, we're just gonna turn around.
Go.
We're gonna stick these in here to get frying. Hopefully the oil's
Let's
hot
get
enough.
sizzling.
It is. We're gonna put both of these in here. Seam side down.
So, Mr. Cat,
Yes.
what do you attribute success to NRS?
The success of NRS, honestly, I attribute it to our employee community. We really hire the best, and they all are dedicated to working very hard to help these merchants, build a better life for themselves and run their business more efficiently. And they come up with ideas of what that means. What is the next product that we can offer these merchants so that they could make more money for themselves, run their business more efficiently.
And how many customers do we actually have?
Well, I'm not sure when this episode is airing, but we have over 26,000 customers, coast to coast. Every single state has one of our point of sale registers.
Okay. So you did mention earlier that you actually go out to the merchants and visit them and everything. I've never heard of a CEO doing that. Like around the country?
I think it's very important. Every one of these merchants have different needs, and I think that it's very important that we build a product for the merchant, by the merchant,
Okay.
and not in an ivory tower. So I'd like to see what is working. I'd like to see what we can do better, and I'm constantly keeping my finger on the pulse of our merchant community.
And that's why you the people's champ.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's why you the people's champ.
Yeah.
So-
Actually, it looks like Chef Toby and Winston are the people's champ tonight. You know?
So we took the taquitos out of the oil. They fried for about 2 minutes per side. Everything's fully cooked, so it's really just to fry them up and to get the flavors together. So remember I told you I put the plastic bag inside of the glass and I mixed everything up? Well, that's because I'm gonna make my own little squeeze bottle over here, my disposable squeeze bottle. I'm just gonna cut the tip off, and we can just give the edge a little garnish like that before you serve. And there's more in there if you want, but if you don't like it, you don't have to eat it. And who doesn't like sour cream and tahini? But But you could go ahead. It might be really hot. It's hot out of the fryer.
It's very hot, but it looks delicious.
It does look delicious.
I'm in.
I'm going in.
Am I allowed to use the avocado knife for the?
Of course you can. You could just cut that on the cutting board. Winston, thoughts? You can dip it in salsa.
It's quiet.
You can dip it in sour cream. You can even dip it in some guacamole if you want to make some.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna taste it.
That was
too.
tasty.
Fine, I'll taste some too.
That was good.
That was tasty.
Hot.
I did a good job.
And thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. Chef Toby, Winston.
Thank you for coming.
See you next time.
Cut.